setup. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go back here. Doesn't want to do that. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm not asking to be here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, save. Now, we'll just go live. Sorry, everyone. None of my sound wanted to work, so I had to figure that out. So that was interesting. I realized it was just muted. Like, Windows decided to mute it, so that was fun. But, yeah. So what we have today, it's okay. We figured it out. It happened one other time, and then it's like, all of a sudden I'm like, why did it happen again? What did I do last time that made it work? I can't remember. Like, I can't remember. So, couldn't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna pin something in the chat. Couldn't connect. Yeah, for some reason. Awesome. Alright. I don't know. TikTok was having issues. Okay, there it goes. Alright, well, welcome everyone. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna pin a comment on the chat, which will explain, hopefully, how this works. And then, it shows up. It should show up. Pin that. And this one. Okay. There it goes. And then, I don't know if I can pin that. I can get. Seems like TikTok's having. Hey Maddie, how's it going? TikTok's having issues, I think. I don't know why. Does everything sound okay, Maddie? Well, I have reason why I can't get my thing is because I'm not logged in. Hold on. I gotta log in also. Wants me to log in. Like, I'm doing good. Sorry I'm late. I was gonna, yeah. It's like everything was crazy today. I had the sound wasn't working. Of course. Seems like, is TikTok having issues today? Seems like it. I was having issues last night when I was trying to do stuff. Okay. Am I logged in now? It might be. Oh yeah. Is it not showing up? Oh yeah, I'm logged in. Okay. I was trying to see. For some reason I can't see the chat. It's weird. Why is it just showing viewers? Let me just post something here. Oh, it's loading. That's why. Alright. Yes. Yes, it's having issues. Alright, well, we'll have to see how it goes. Seems like it's having a lot of issues. Maybe I just pause this. Yeah, I can't get the chat on this thing. Technical difficulties today. Hi, Julia. How you doing? I don't have issues with my TikTok. All right, here it goes. It's still loading. It's taking forever to load, like the actual chat. Hello. Oh, well. Eventually, well, I would say you could guys, that's the thing is like I had everything situated for this so it would, you guys could put in like whatever reading and then it would it would do the chat thing, but it seems like it's not working to my benefit today. Yeah, it has been glitchy. Okay, it has been glitchy. It's not just me then. Okay. Because it's not showing up on, maybe if I do it on a different, let's do a different thing here. I had everything situated so that we could have a reading queue, and the TikTok's like, no, you can't do that. No, that's not how we do things. I stayed up. Let's see. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, here. Let's see. I hope that it would. Oh, yeah, it's not working. Yeah, TikTok. TikTok. Oh. Alright, let me just get it up on this one again and then we'll just do readings. That's fine. I already had like, it was already crazy because I couldn't get you know, TikTok's having a lot of issues. I can't even get on. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Well, if it works, then I mean, if you can see your messages on the screen, which is my screen, then I will be able to do the which is not showing up. It just doesn't want to. So, all right, just doesn't want to. think there's like a code that you can use that goes to like the actual like it's like a, anyway, there's like a special like URL code or something for your lives, but I can't remember what it, I don't know how it works. Okay, well, here we are. We'll figure it out. So if you want to do the reading thing, it might not work today, even though I got it all working. It didn't work. Okay. So how are you guys all doing? So we're gonna go into so I've been learning to trust the quiet voice, intuition, clarity, present moment guidance. Great. Oh, thank you for the heart me, Julia. So we're gonna just welcome everybody in and take a minute here to quiet down the noise of everything and leave whatever at the door. Hi, Rixie. So present moment guidance. Welcome in everyone. Wherever you're watching from, take a moment to pause and just display the space isn't rushed. Not anymore. It's like whatever it is. We'll see what happens. And neither are you. So let your feet feel heavy where they are, and notice the support beneath you, your chair, your floor, the floor, the ground, your bed, the toilet. I'm kidding. I don't know. Sorry. Well, some people do. Take one slow breath in and let one out. You don't need to figure anything out right now. Just listen. And tonight's live is focused on intuition, that the quiet voice underneath the noise, not the voice that panics, or not the voice that rehearses everything that could go wrong, but the steady one that doesn't shout. It just knows. So without just knows. Sometimes what feels like intuition is really our system trying to protect us, replaying old stories, old fears, old patterns. This space isn't about slowing down. It's about just being present, but slowing down, but being present enough to notice the difference. So this isn't about prediction or forcing clarity. It's about presence, about what matters now, not everything that might happen later, even though it's nice to ask. If something resonates, take it. If it doesn't, let it pass. Let's listen together, and it might come back for you later. But for now, we're here. We're gonna let spirit come close, and we're gonna see how we go, what all happens. Exciting. So welcome in. Yeah. You're trying this channel now. You're trying. What's up? Trying this channel? Yeah. Why? What happened? Were you in Twitch and it wasn't working, or are you trying in or TikTok and it wasn't working? I don't know. Yeah, I could see messages. I'm not on Facebook right now. I'm only on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you were on. Were you on the Facebook before? So, sorry guys. I had a whole thing going for where you could put in your whatever, the exclamation point reading, and then you could get put on the queue, but now it doesn't work because TikTok is not working. So, that's okay. Oh, Facebook's not. Yeah, I'm not on Facebook right now, Melissa. I was on it earlier at 2 o'clock, or like 2 o'clock Eastern. I'm at 6 o'clock on Sundays. I'm on I'm here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. That way, yeah, TikTok wants chaos. Yes, it does. Well, and that's another that really does want chaos. So that's why I'm not on Facebook right now. But that's okay. Melissa, do you want a reading? Since you want one right away, I can go right to you. If you have anything that you want to talk about, let me know in the chat, and then or if you just want me to do a general. Erixie, you would like one? Hi. Yeah, you got it. Hi, Merlin. Thanks for the like. I'm just gonna assume. Okay, Melissa. Yeah, Juliet says she searched for you. She should get one. Yes, you should. Oles on the new book. Okay. Okay, let's see. It says, so Melissa, your card that I pulled was Mountain Goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. So, oh, no worries. So that had been even harder to try to find me on the other one. You can wait, okay. Okay. Alright, Julia. Let's see. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. I do feel like there is a feeling, it made me feel more so like an uncomfortableness with it, like, and a not knowing what to do to correct it. So I felt like there was like a mismatch with the card, I feel, for you. And it's like there's, do whatever you need to do to correct it, but it's like, I feel like there's not an idea of, but I feel like it's more just a feeling. I don't, as much as like you feeling like something's off, but it's more of like you transitioning from a point in your life that was comfortable, and now you're trying something new, and that's where the disconnect is feeling in your emotions. It's just not. It's because it's something new, and it's not familiar, so it does feel like something's off. But it's more of just knowing that it might just be that feeling. It's not really something that's actually there. I feel like the need to do whatever to correct it is to just be more aware of that. It's something. It's just your body not understanding. It makes me feel like something like you decided to do something different in work or in your it feel like in your life, and it's a total change from what you're used to. And yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, and that's why it just feels, but that's because it's not as familiar as the other was. I mean, like you know, there's this familiarity to before where familiarity can be safe. You're not used to, I'm not saying you're not used to taking, but this feels like a bigger jump than normal. And so that's why you're feeling this kind of unbalance. But I mean, just like the mountain goat can scale mountains and be like on the side of a mountain You know, there is knowing that you can, you know, it'll pass. It's just something energetically off right now, because it's not, I don't know, if you're just normally normally do the same routine a lot, maybe that's what throws it off. But yeah, okay. So act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. So I feel like also just taking those risks, or, you know, instead of, I feel like you have been really, like, there just has been this change. I feel like there is this change that's happened. So yeah, got the hooves, just got to keep on climbing. Yeah, even if it's I mean, I've seen pretty cool AI videos with mountain goats recently, which just made me think of that, where these things are going crazy. And I was like, that would be kind of neat to actually, you know, be point of view with one of these they're scaling the mountains like that. But, you know, because they can do it like when they're like not even, they're like vertical. So act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without, so just stepping past the fear, you know, follow your intuition. It's the extra noise after the feeling of, yes, I want this sounds good to me. It's the noise after that your mind goes into, well, what if this happens, or what if that happens? It's the safety. You're trying to prepare yourself for what might happen, but at the same time, it can be paralyzing, you know, sometimes. So you are live. I am live. Thank you. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? You came out only live you come across? Well, maybe I'm the only one today. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it's following that, and I just feel like a I don't. It feels like a mother feeling around you, more so that, like, I'm not saying your mother's in spirit, but it makes me want to. You found me. Yes, you did, Melody May. Hi. I feel like there's a feeling of just wanting to show more pride in what you're doing and the accomplishments you're making. It's like, I feel like there is like a energy ball to that for some reason. It's like, just really, it's okay to have that feeling of I did this, you know, and pride, and it's not showing that you're egotistical or anything, you know. Julia, everyone's looking for me. Yeah, I guess so. Well, it's because I was late. So, yeah, you're welcome, Melissa. But I feel like, you know, you take pride in that, and take pride in what you've been doing. You know, I feel like it's a lot of us do, like, look at, like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be, but take pride in what you were doing, what you have done. Like, and it's, you know. I feel like there's a male in spirit too. There's a grandfather who's, if he feels like he worked with his hands. I think you would have felt him or been with him. This is a male that you would have watched. I feel like it's a grandfather. But it feels like it would have been a male that you would have watched and him work on something. Like he would have. Feels like he's at a workbench. It feels like. Woodworking. With Melanie said, You can never leave me because I'll find you. Haha, I'm sorry. I had to quote. It was a line from Wedding Crasher, she says. Oh, Melissa, yes, he did. Okay. Yeah. Melissa, so yeah, I feel like you do, like, there's a lot of, like, emotion to him being there and seeing him do that. I feel like there is a lot of that in you. I feel like there's something you've been doing that is kind of calling to you in that way, and I feel like he's putting a nod to I see you and I see what you've been doing, and he's very proud of you. I feel very emotional. He's very emotional about it. I don't know if this is his name or a name around you. He said Richard. I feel like it's something with his heart, but I'm not. So I felt this swelling of my heart. I wasn't sure if that's how he passed or if that's just because of how he's feeling right now of pride, but I felt that in my heart. So and then I asked him, it made me feel like that was how he passed. So or he had a hard, like, issues with his heart too. But he's your main computer and communicator in spirit. Oh, okay. But he's super quiet in life. Well, that's how it works. He's, very reflective, I guess. Yeah. Well, I'll leave his love with you. I feel like did he make, like, it makes me feel like I saw, like, maybe jewelry boxes or, like, a box, like wooden boxes. Do you make boxes? But then I saw, like, a rocking horse, so I don't know if those are things connected to him or something around you, but I'll leave his love with you. And I feel like, well, and this just ties it all together, Melissa. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home or place of work, and I feel you have done that, or you are doing that. I feel like that's become a big, like, goal of yours. So, yeah. Okay. That is a funny line, Melanie. Yeah. Well, thank you, Melissa, for following me and finding me on here. Yeah, I'm only once on Facebook during the day, so. He worked on mechanics, and okay. And I see him making things in spirit. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's great. I feel like he's very much around. Well, you feel him around you, so. Let's see. Hello to everyone on TikTok. Let's see. Will I get a job? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. All right, Rixie, we can go to you, and then we'll go to Julia after that. Hi, AC. You feel something isn't right in life. It's torture, and it's anything wrong with me. Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm sure. Yeah. How did I say? Mulaney. I started saying Mulaney. You like that other pronunciation? That's my nickname for you, Melanie. Mulaney. Rainy asked, will I be in a relationship with Abraham soon? Okay. And then, let's see. So, and Rachel is here? Oh. You do, Melanie? Well, I guess it is because it is like a Melanie, like, thing. Yeah. Yeah. Start going back. My name's Mulaney. Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to go to Arixie. Thank you for the roses, Arixie. I appreciate it. Arixie, did you have a question? I don't think you did. I'm going to ask Julia real quick. Julia, did you get a laptop? I want to know. All right. See, here we go. So it's like a general. Oh, you feel lost? I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Normally, yeah. I'll. Oh, I see what you're asking. Okay. So yeah, if you guys just want to write your question or your name down first. Hi, Megan. Then you're welcome, Mercy. Of course. I will get to you shortly. Melody, we were. Yes, it is. That's the way it happens. Get serious. You're soul sister now, though. Been with me for over 2 hours, you become soul sister. Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, Rixie. I'm actually started working. My brother-in-law is going for a new oh! Nice! Alright. We're all strange, Melanie. No worries. Oh, I'll have time. Okay. Let's see. We'll just start going now. Alright, Rixie. What's Rixie need to know? You are rare and free. There are not many like you. So is there a feeling though, Rixie, think our inner dialogue can really put ourselves in a funk sometimes. I feel like there's like a inner dialogue of why did I say that? I shouldn't have, there's like, those types of things, and why can't I just you're right. So it's trying to not listen to it. It's like your brain sometimes when it's just a brain, it's an organ, so it's gonna start trying to do stuff. So that is so weird, Julia. Yeah, that is weird. But that's awesome. So I feel like it's the feeling of, like, why can't, like I don't want to like start saying these things because this is not how I feel like you really normally feel about yourself. I feel like it's just things that are coming up, and but then you start identifying with it. It's when you start actually like looking at these statements and going and it's like allowing these things to, that's what meditation does, is it allows you to look at these things. It's not really you. It's not really you talking to you. If it was really you, you wouldn't be talking to yourself that way. It would be more of those ruminating thoughts are not, sometimes we had say I'm just an anxious person, or I just do this or I do that. It's not always the case. It's sometimes that's just something that you default to in a way to protect yourself. So it's not really you. Okay, so yeah, it's like you're putting it's not as much of the overthinking for you, but more so, like I was saying, the negative talk, which is, I mean, if there's people that have a big ego, and there's people that have one that don't even have it. You have to have one, my first soul tribe person. Sorry, I was reading what Melanie said. But you have to realize when it's going down this path of, because it's like if you could take that voice and embody it in a person, and that person's talking to you, I feel like you wouldn't want to be around that person, right? You wouldn't want them to be bringing you down, but it's because it's in our head, we allow ourselves to listen to it, There should be a list for readings, but it's not working right now, so I'm just kind of going by whoever's here after I'm done with with a reading, then I will go to you, you know, then I'll call whoever's in the chat, you know. So I'm doing Rixie. I know Julia's going to still be here when I'm done with the Rixie. So then after that, if you're, you know, I can go to you, Megan, if you're still here. Manage to be glad. So it's create your own happiness regardless of conditions. I think it's just the thought process of what we do put our mind into, you know, it's our own, well, that's what our own things we tell ourselves really can bring our own suffering. So it's hard, it's easier said than done. I mean, it's just bringing the awareness of how you're talking to yourself, Rixie. And I think I feel like it's doing that and then going, you know, that's not really how I really feel, you know. Because usually those statements aren't really true, right? And then shine bright like a candle, you will make it through this. So it's you know, it's just the feelings that you're having, and this too shall pass, you know. No, you're not becoming, no, don't worry, Melanie. I know what you mean. No worries. It is a big, scary world out there. It is. My sister started getting a degree, and my mom said she never thought she would be getting one before me. Yeah, I mean, but doesn't mean you're a failure. The other things came up. You decided other things were more important, or whatever you're finding yourself, you know, there's things, so much that goes into that there's other growth that had happened that doesn't, you know, there's a lot of stock into it. You know, you're working, you're so late on studies, and yeah, I mean, you know, it's mostly like, I think it's just the feeling of, you know, it's the drive that you have, and you do have these goals, and it's good, but understanding when you're putting yourself and you're paralyzing yourself because of the thoughts you're putting in your head, you know. Sometimes it is good to say, you know, I feel like I should have been doing this, but sometimes it's not in the cards right away, you know. It's like you can't go back to what happened in the past. It's good to look at it, but then realize that, well, okay, now as long as you try your best and you're doing what you can, you just, you know. Yeah, well, it says keep your temper, don't allow anger to rule you, but I feel like it's just don't let, you know, other emotions rule you too, you know. Don't, you know. And yeah, people might have expectations for us. It doesn't mean that you necessarily let your mom down. It's just more of, maybe it was just a statement, maybe it could have been worded better, but you know, but also, you know, sometimes we do need that kick in the butt, and I'm not saying you do, but you know, just take it for what it is and go, okay, you know, I do feel like I need to step it up a notch. Well, then do it. And you know, so yeah. And then, okay, so I said, well, maybe, you know, it is some, and Spirit's like, no, it's nonsense. That what she said and how you are feeling, it's nonsense. It's time to talk sense. You know, you've been doing the work, you've been trying, you know, it's time to talk sense, not nonsense. So they just reaffirmed all that I said. So, okay. Well, I'll let you, the love of Spirit with you, Rixie. I hope, that helped. I do feel like they, you know, like I said, it's a wanting to do that. A wanting to do those things, and, you know, it's that guilt that shows up because you feel inside too that you should have been, you feel like you should have been at that point, but you're not. And so it's just was a statement your mom said that kind of made you have to feel it again, you know. So trying leaving and coming back and see if it fixes it. Oh no. What happened? Julia said something. Oh, your voice is coming out twice. Oh, interesting. Is my voice coming out twice for anyone else? It might be TikTok. TikTok's having issues. Or I could look up here if might. I don't think I have. Anything else going on here? Oh, it's okay there. Okay. It's just you, MXU. Okay. You do not hear, you don't hear a... Yeah. It might just be... Yeah. It's just you. Okay. Yeah. Control your temper or control your yeah, process of your thoughts of yourself too, just emotions of it. Knowing when you're, you know. See if I can just goes. It's not doing any of it. I don't understand why it's not fixing it. Alright, Julia, it's your turn. Push through it. Yeah, I mean, it's feeling those emotions and allowing yourself to know that the reason why they're coming up is it's something inside that you feel are ready to. But I feel like it's Spirit saying, you know, it's something that it's a guilt that you're feeling because you had these expectations yourself. And sometimes life doesn't do, you know, have it that way. Why you're not check my every time? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Okay. Julie. Okay. Zufran asked me something. She's like, it's okay here. Well, when I say check my, I have another screen, so I don't know if you're asking me or. There's 30-second lag with comments. Yeah, there's a lag with comments. I was finally able to visually confirm this lag, and I experienced in a couple of other lives. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the way it happens. It's just the comments and yeah. They post late, and then, you know, sometimes it's not as bad. Yeah, thank you, Megan. I have a lot of cards. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Yeah, I collect a few things. I always like saying that. I collect a few things. Alright, Julia. Let's see what we got. Lots of pretty cards. Okay, Julia. Trust yourself. Did you have a question, Julia? I'm not sure. But I say trust yourself. I think it's like looking at the big picture to also the whole owl, trust your heart, trust your your own wisdom, you know, it's okay, whatever comes through. So felt like a detective, yeah. So there is a feeling of just, are you just being feeling unsure about things, and it's like going back and forth. sometimes not as much back and forth. It's just like a sway, like, maybe. And I feel like it's just trusting your own self and what you. It's not like you have to stay with your original thought, but like you have this feeling already of what, because it can change. I mean, there is like a intuition, like as things like settle, it's not, you might feel this way one day and then all of a sudden be like, things have changed over, maybe there's something, maybe I should be, but I feel like the energy of that change. It's not because of the fear or how to decipher the differences. What I'm saying, debating on some spiritual stuff, and I've been bouncing. Okay, so it's yeah. I feel like there is a part of you that like there's like I feel like you centered on something, and then now it changed, but there's a reason for the change. It might be more so that there's things that have been coming up in your own life that have been kind of affecting it and causing it not to be as just things that are like coming up, and it's like kind of it's bringing in more of your mind into that more so than you're able to concentrate on the other stuff. But yeah, I mean, as I said that, it says release old patterns, so I feel like it's something, just an old, like, thought is the reason I'm trying to figure out, I accept it, but not quite understand. Yeah, it's like, you're trying to, you're trying to change it. It's like you had an idea and then it changed, and then you're trying to understand, figure it out, because I accept it, but not, it's like it changed. For some reason it's changed the thing is, and the reason why is because I feel like there's other things coming in to the picture of your life that are kind of disrupting what you were originally, the energy that you were going to be able to put into it. It's disrupting that energy, so your mind is now elsewhere in some aspects. So it's like, it's not like your mind has to be completely there, but that's why it's kind of like changing. It's like, well, maybe there's going to have to be a shift in it in a way. It says release old patterns. So I feel like it's just because it's something that you were normally not concerning yourself with, but now it's come back. Okay, that does make sense. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Let go of control. And I think that is too, is just like letting go of trying to make sure that, is this going to work? Is that not going to work? What's going to happen? I don't feel like you really are going, Julia, too much into the, like, I need to know if the future thing, but it's more of like the control of there's things that if they happen, they happen. You're just talking about your team, about how I used to do things and need to trust. Okay, they're leaving. Yeah. So yeah, that let go of control. Yeah. But it's old habits of wanting to control things. I mean, thinking we can. Sometimes there's not an option. Like, we're not able to. A lot of things people think they can figure out and control, and it's just not. I mean, they spend a lot of energy on that in their head. Well, and I do a lot of things that we do. Fill up your cup. It really is wanting to, like, make sure that you are getting the right amount of sleep and all that. It's like, because, you know, there's going to be times where you're not just spirit. Your body is going to start having these emotions and things are going to affect you. So it's like, if you're giving yourself and caring for yourself a lot too. You always pull cards on things that just talked, you know, helps with, yeah. Talked with your team about, huh? Helps with clarity. Yeah. Yeah. It's like they just want to like, you had this stuff. Now we're gonna have Angie tell you again. I'm practically quoting them now. Okay. Like, if you get it, you can hear it twice. then you'll listen. That's what they're probably thinking. You hear it twice. Inside, then outside. Then inside again. Inside, outside. Yeah, and then just move your body. Also, it's, you know, sometimes, this is what I was talking to my husband about, is just before, he's been working out more, and I was saying to him, it's like, it's inspiring because I've hurt myself a lot. I've had issues with my knees and stuff, and I feel like there is a lot more. I do a lot of like reflective and all this. Oh, maybe there's it. Okay, yeah, you'll listen now. Like an echo. Yeah, maybe. It is an echo. Maybe I'll listen now. And I feel like it is like moving your body to move your emotions. So when you do feel like you aren't feeling like, you know, there's something just not, sometimes it's not just good. Well, it's like meditation. You don't want to keep on following these, and then, you know, you end up building into something more than it really is. Sometimes it just is a feeling. It really, Melanie says, yeah, it really sticks that way well for some. Yeah, when you do hear it twice. So, yeah, I feel like sometimes it's just good, you know, I'm not a runner. I'm never going to be a runner, but some people like running, and, but, you know, that can help, you know, with, you know, people sometimes, you know, just start running and get out some of the energy, but just moving, dancing, whatever. Yeah. So that's what I have, Julia. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty much. See, yeah, I'm pretty much that's it. And it says, yes, trust the call. That's what it said. If I can get it to go. Trust the call. I can't make it. Oh, there. So. And fours are, I don't know, it's like funny. Fours are my spirit team, like call for spirit. You're welcome, Julia. Thank you for coming. I'm excited for you to get your laptop. Oh, so I'm sure it'll happen. Okay, we're gonna go to Megan, and then we'll go to. Oh, Sophie's on. Yeah. Hi, Sophie. Megan. Couldn't ask this on here earlier. Oh, I found it on the last face. Oh, hi. Hi, Sophie. Yeah, I got on later because, oh, you were on the last Facebook session. That's funny. Yeah, yeah, I got on late because everything was going crazy. All right. Yeah, Rini, I can go to you after. Love to use too, Sophie. You need one on Zufran too. We can go to Zufran too. Okay. Megan, do you have a question, Megan, hon? If you don't, it's okay. You don't need one. Let's just see if I can. Tell yourself, I've got all the fours. Fours are not something that typically. Oh, are they? Yeah, that was a big thing for me. You know, when I asked my spirit guides for help, it was, or just for signs. That's what they ended up giving me was a lot of 4s. I had a whole thing, a whole experience with that, which is for another day. Okay, because it was, and I like 3s too. 3s have always been my number, and then also it was 4s, and yeah. Let's see if I can get. So Megan said just general. Okay. All right. I just don't know why it's not like doing this in some way. Make your day. Okay, just general. 3s has always been a number. Oh, okay. Teammates first one. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So Megan, general. Are you worried about your do you have like it feels like there's something about your sister which might, I mean, I'm feeling like it's a sister, like it's like somebody you're really close with, but it feels like a sister. The energy to it is are you worried about her? I don't feel like she's in spirit. I do feel like there is a male in spirit, but that is talking about it though. You don't have to answer right away if you, but I can go into the energy. I feel like it's a sister. I feel like you're worried about her. I feel like there's like a discussion. I feel like she just feels kind of, there's somebody, it could be a friend that you consider a sister, but it feels like she's kind of lost. But I feel like there's a male in spirit. It feels like that they're both it's like you both know him. I feel like he's related to you. And he might just know of the situation and just was trying to give insight more so, but makes sense in the mail. Okay. All right. I feel like you just feel like she's kind of lost in a way. Oh, shoot. There's like, oh, TikTok wanted me to do a puzzle. Oh, no, it's like not working. Okay. I always get nervous because then I'm like, call on divine support. So you do a lot of, Melanie was saying she doesn't. Like divine support, I feel like there is somebody that is, well, I feel like he is there to kind of like in support, but I feel like there's nothing, like he's like indicating there's nothing you can like do to help. I feel like it's just something that she's got to feel out on her own. And there's, I just feel like this, like how her energy feels to me is just like, you know, she's just resigned to the fact of something. And I feel like it's just like, no matter what you say, it's not really gonna even bring it. It might, like, get into underneath her skin a little bit and get her to kind of think about it, but it's gonna take a lot, and I think it's gonna have to be her own inner feeling that's gonna like propel it herself out of it, you know? Yeah, totally. So it's there's only so much you can say and do with her, you know. I feel like it's just the feeling of, you know, you want her to be happy, and you want her, you know, because you care for her, and for him, I feel like it's you care so much about people, Megan, is what he's saying. You care so much, you know, and I feel like it's that caring that really is heavy on you, and it's like, but you're learning to, you know, you're learning yourself, is what he's saying. So it's, you know, just feel like it weighs on you greatly. Yeah. I feel like it's just paying attention to your own I feel like sometimes we look at that on the outside, and it's like pay attention to your own needs. It's like we don't feel like, I feel like you are like improving on this, though. It doesn't make me feel like you're as much of wanting to do the yes and you know, not say no type thing, but it is knowing your own needs and pay attention to yours and take care of your own as you would like you want to do with your friend, you know. I feel like there's something that you wish people would come to you and help you with sometimes, but it doesn't necessarily, I'm not sure if you would allow the help or even reach out or ask, but it was just more of knowing that, you know, the things that you're doing, and only do when I'm really drained. You're improving, but I find it hard. And that's the thing, is you're giving too much of yourself to other people and not being able to feel like you can, you know, you're not leaving enough energy for your own emotions and thoughts, you know, and feeling, you know. So you're close. And sometimes it's hard because we do we have these friends and we feel like, I wish they would do this for me, but it's like they got their own lives, and it's hard for them to hold a lot of what we're feeling too, and really truly understand. So it's more of like we're trying to project outside of ourselves the things that we need, but really it's all in here, that just, you know, needing you to just take the time and to take care of yourself, you know. And I know we put a lot of, I'm not saying you put blame on it, because I don't feel like you do that. I don't feel like you're like looking at somebody going, why didn't you do that? You know, you're more like apt to just hold it in, and, you know, like you said, cool stuff. But I do feel like there is then that's why you end up wanting to help so much, because you do feel that, you know what that feels like, and that's what drives you. And so it's just get grounded. I just feel like it's just wanting you to get more rooted in your own body and your own self, and then Melanie said, I experienced the worst of the fallout of caring too much about other people and not as much myself, and never asking for help. My nervous system completely shut down. I was in bed. She says, that can happen. Happened for a year. Wow, that's me. You know, you're not. Yeah, you're just saying you've had experiences like that too. Yeah, Melanie. Yeah, I feel like sometimes it takes that that down, like lowest of low, to actually come back up and go, oh yeah, I gotta really do something different here, you know? Because, you know, it's those people, I'm not saying she's that type of person, but there are people that will just take and take and take and take, and then you know, there's no ending to it. There's nothing that makes them happy. So then, you know, it drives, yeah. So, but it says, fake it till you make it, and I feel like it's true. I mean, you start doing things, for, you know, just start doing it, and then it'll start becoming more of a routine, and it'll you know, it's something that, you know, it has to be learned for a lot of people. So, I feel like you start feeling, and it's not selfish to do it either, you know. It's you're taking, if you need to put on your oxygen mask before you put on everybody else's when the plane's going down, right? So, write in your journal, fake it till you make it, right? And work with your healers. I feel like it's just, yeah, work with your spirit team, your healers, the people that, yeah. If you can't ask for help, if you don't want to ask for help from other people, you feel like you're bothering, which you're not, then you can ask your guides and say, hey, you know, give me a little, like, sign when you think I'm kind of off course with my self-love, you know? Like, hey, show me a cardinal. When I'm a little off course with my self-love, show me a cardinal, and then I'll go, okay, yeah, I have been not doing that enough, you know? Like, it can help. They're there to guide you, tell you, you know, to. I'll just say, yeah, Sophie said, me too, you learned though, yeah. It's awful, yeah, it's hard to learn. Okay, good. Yeah, well, you know, my heart goes out to you, Megan. It is hard, you know, so, you know, trying to figure out, you know, like, oh, I've been doing this for years, you know, like, I can't, and you go, something's gotta give, so, yeah. Well, thank you for the follow, Gideon. Okay, so I'm gonna go to, I'll get your question in a minute, we're gonna go to, and I saw Sophie, but I gave you one earlier, but I'll go to you in a little bit, Sophie, but I'm gonna go to well, Rainy was on first, and I'll go to you, Zufran. Sorry, Zufan. There we go. You're welcome, Megan. Thank you for coming. All right, Rainy, you said, will Ibrahim and I be in a relationship soon? And I feel like I've answered this before. I feel that it is, I got this, the faded, a pocket local thing, whatever. Oh, Melanie said, sending love and support your way, Megan. Hopefully, you did spell it right the first time with the M-E-G-A-N. You never know. Yeah. You're welcome, Sophie. Yeah, I'm gonna go to, yeah. Alright, so, Rainy, let's see. And then we'll go to Zufran after that. Karmic relationship. So I feel like there is more of a, between the two of you, it's like a push, a tug and pull, like you feel like there's a possibility, and then there isn't. It just feels like it's a constant coming together about it, and then a not coming together about it. And oh, Megan says, thank you. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I normally would have all these chats working where you see it on the thing, but you can't see theirs right now because TikTok's not working. That's okay. Yeah, so that's true, Rainy. Okay, so I feel like it's more of a karmic, like, pull. I feel like, too, it feels like there's more of a thinking that the thought around it is, in the relationship, is there's more of a wishful thinking about it, and and so you're taking a lot of things into that normally wouldn't be held in, like you're I'm not saying you're overly blowing up a lot of the feelings of, there's something that happens and I feel like you're looking at it in a deeper way than it actually is. So it's not as big as your mind wants to portray it as, because you're trying to figure it out. Yeah, you broke up, came back together, and we broke up again, but talk every day. Yeah, so I feel like it's the talking every day type thing where you're looking at it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Mick. You're looking at it and you're then, because you're trying to analyze what he's saying more so. And, I feel like you're too involved in it to actually even understand if what's really, I mean, you're going to decipher it in a different way. Hi, Amira. Cut the cord. So I feel like there is more of, it said karmic relationships. So I feel like it is like, are you feeling like you just want to, no worries, Melanie. I feel like you want to, like, there is wanting to, like, break it off in a way. Like, you're just feeling like it's too much sometimes, and you just might be better off just, like, starting over with somebody else. There's just too much going on and baggage to it. Too much leftover, like, feelings of hurt. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's just a lot of, more so the, well, you know, did you say that before, Melanie? You said something about drama? I don't know. Oh, no, she said damn. Okay. I thought it was like drama came up, but like, yeah. That's a feeling of like, it's good to have, you know, she said that I never loved anyone this much, but it is more of knowing that you have that capacity to love. It's not just because, yeah, that person is important, you know, but it's also that love inside you. It's something that can still be, you know, brought forth again with another person. It just didn't work out with that person. I'm not saying that you should move on or shouldn't, but I'm just saying in general, you know, we do have that. You did put those feelings and onto him, you know. So I mean, they can be felt in another. It's not, might not feel exactly the same, but it's gonna, you know, you will feel a different type of, you're even more of a vulnerable, accepting love than you did. You know, there's always going to be different ways you love different people. So, yeah. So I just feel like there's things. So to answer your question, you're asking if you're gonna get back together, if you're gonna be in a relationship soon. I feel like a lot of what you're feeling like that might happen is because you're taking things. I mean, you guys still have feelings for each other. There's gonna still be that leftover way that you talk, but there is, like, I feel like there is a lot of that baggage or that stuff going on that really can never, like, not never, but it doesn't feel like it's going to cohesively come together right away. It just feels like, I feel like you're just centering on a lot of taking a lot of the interactions that you're having and putting more weight to them than it is. So I do feel like it's more of something, well, it said cut cords, so I feel like it's something that is slowly, you know, ending, but it says self-love, so I feel like it's more of, you know, what you're feeling too is how he made you feel is how you would want, you know, is also how you would want yourself to feel about, you know, without him there, is the love for yourself, you know, how he looked at you, how he felt about you, It's something inside that you can obtain too. It's not, you know. Okay. Karmic relationships are bad right now. Are they? Okay. Yeah, is it a lot of people having them right now? Yeah. Are bad, right? Oh. Are bad, right, you're asking. No, I mean, not necessarily. They can also be like, meaning that you have things that you're learning from each other. So it can also be a growth, but it can be bad if one person doesn't want to grow. That's where the disconnect is, right? If somebody's not growing, I mean, we look at karma as like, you know, somebody doing something, but it could just be like you're both taking each part of a lesson and coming together and trying to learn from those. So if you were able to do that and in a healthy way, it wouldn't be bad. But it's not everybody has that awareness or the growth mindset of, okay, I'm gonna, you know, we're going into this. You've hurt me. Yeah, you know, not everybody's like empathic. There's a lot of, you know, it depends on each person. So, I don't feel like all of them are bad, but I mean, karmic, it depends on how you define karma, but I feel like it's just all of it. Everything's karmic, you know, can be karmic. What is it? We need to love and accept ourselves first before we need our needs. Yeah, that's right, Sophie. Unconditional maturity without expectation or neediness. Yeah, that's how you are whole. Yeah. She says, aren't affected by the opinions of others. Yep. Isn't the negativity? Yeah, there's a balance. Yeah, it's balance. You're welcome, Rainy. All right, Zufran, what was your question in general, please? Okay. All right. Let's see. Thanks, Rainy, for coming. It's hard breaking up with people. It's hard because you have a familiarity with it. That person held something for you. You held their heart. You felt a connection. But in all, you felt that love. It's the feeling of love and that feeling accepted that is really, and it's knowing that you can find that again. You know, it's, yeah. Sure, Amira. Ivy, maybe Cloma, Will, Steve, and I reconcile. Okay. And Gideon, I think I might have said Gideon first, but we'll see. Alright. Karma, I think, is just lessons that we run into our, current incarnation. Yeah. Or something that we did not maybe handle the best way or complete. Yeah. That's right. Could be, it's neither. Bad or good is not really what, soul is really, I don't think they're, it's meant for the reason of growth. Yeah. That's what Melanie was mentioning. Okay. No problem. Hey, I just thought I'd update you and my boyfriend did actually end up, oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember what I said. Sorry, Aiden. Sorry about that. No worries, Melanie. That's good. You know, yeah, I agree. I'm sorry. Alright, super. I don't remember if I said what I said, but yeah, I don't remember what I said, but yeah, I remember that. Oh, I've had a lot of those, but I don't know what I said, but well, you had the intuition to ask, so I mean, it is, you know, a lot of things that there's a lot of, I mean, like, spirit, you know, there's asking the question, and I do feel like there is a lot of knowing that there's certain things that you have to figure out yourself too. So it's I mean, you did figure it out, and you took the, you know, I assume you know, you handled it accordingly. But yeah, yeah, you should. And especially with when you're asking spirit, well, is this happening? It's like, well, you know, yeah, I mean, they're gonna give you insight, but they're not gonna exactly tell you, you know, try not to exactly say this and this and this, because it's your lesson in your life to figure out. That's why you're here. So yeah, you should feel, but you're asking because you had the intuition already. I'm sure I mentioned that earlier during the live too. All right, Zufran. So I'm sorry, that's not ever anything fun to go through. But. Abundance and prosperity. So Zufran, you're asking just general. I feel like there is like a feeling of needing to be feeling of needing to I feel like, well, I know Arixie had mentioned this about herself, but I feel like the same feeling of like, I should have been doing this already. I should have been, there's like these ideas of yeah, it is hard work. Yeah. I feel like there is like a Melanie, you're funny. My husband says that too. Yeah, it wasn't. No, you're fine. I feel like there is, yes, heartbroken, but I feel like you should have been like in an aspect, like you should have been at the state of your life. You feel like you should have been like there's people that are like, I want to be married by the time I'm 25, type feeling, or I should be in a certain job and I should be done with school and all this and that. And I feel like it is that that expectation that you are like holding on to, that you're like why, kind of getting in a down, getting down about it, like I should have been, I feel like, I know you said heartbroken, but like you feel like you felt like you should be, is it like married or I just feel like there's these, those, when you think of your kids and you think, or even yourself, it's like, I'm not saying you have kids, but I think of my kids and I think, they're gonna get married, they're gonna have kids, they're gonna have a job they like, all this and that. But it's more of like, what if those things didn't bring you happiness? Like, yeah, that's those stepping stones of life, but it's like, it's like, yeah, happiness is what comes first. So I have someone, but I can't understand him. One day he's good for me, next day he gets mad at you. Yeah. But it might not. The getting mad at you isn't as much about you as about him and how he feels about something too. It's not always about. He might say it is, but it also is an excuse. It's not as much as your fault as it is his own for for not having patience or having the understanding, you know, like, you know, it's like, what they're showing is like an example of a kid, you know, being a kid, and then the parent yelling at and getting mad at them for being a kid. Well, they're a kid, you know, I mean, like, you're you, there's no, but the reason why is they don't have patience because, of their own thoughts and stuff. It has nothing to do with really what the kid is doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not saying you're a kid in this, no, in this, I'm not trying to compare you to a child, but, or relationship that way, but it kind of puts it in different perspective of, you know, like he just doesn't have the patience. I feel like he's got his own issues with his own emotions, you know, so he has to have an understanding about that himself too, you know. I mean, you know, he can't try to tell you that you should be doing certain things, because no matter if you do the other, because do you realize, like, what, even when you're doing that thing, he could still get mad at something else, right? So it's not really as much what he says it is, it's always something else that he can get mad at, right? So so I feel like it's not, there's always like a goalpost kind of like moving and not really, yeah. So it's understanding that maybe that's just how he is until he has an awareness of it. I mean, is that how you want to live, right? I mean, like, I don't feel like that you do. It's not something that you look at how that would be. It sounds kind of unsettling and like walking on eggshells, right? I don't feel like that's, I mean, I wouldn't, because there's, yeah. But you gotta allow it to arrive. I feel like the love that you feel like you just deserve and need and want is allowing it to arrive. It might not be with the person you're with now. It might be with, most likely with somebody else. So I'm just saying, it just feels like, I feel like you have an answer of, like, you don't feel comfortable in a way. You said, so I feel like it's just kind of knowing what your limitations are, you know, in a relationship, and what you're willing to sacrifice, you know? Yeah, and I feel like tales in all times and spaces. It feels like more so like there's always going to be like an excuse or something that's wrong, and I'm not saying like you should just end it, but at the same time, it's like realizing when it's lost there's just too many tales about it, you know. So that's what I'm feeling. But just too many stories around it that are now getting worn out. Just feel like it's just being grace is activated in your life. I feel like it's just trusting yourself. I'm sorry your heart broke, but I do feel like there is just the he came back to you like before, yeah. But it's if you want him to, you know. I mean, and that's your lesson to learn. And yeah, there's infinite possibilities of how this all could go. I feel like it's up to you. It's not to figure them out. It's to go down and feel them out. Like, do you feel comfortable? Do you want to have him come back? Is it how many times has it been that it goes back and forth, and then you go, well, he's gonna change, and then does it happen? You know, it's like understanding the things that are wearing out of chances, I guess, is what it is. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways of doing it. I just feel like it's up to you to decide. So. I just feel like you have a decision to make, and it's hard on your heart to figure it out, and you don't want to just let go of somebody, but there is a thing of, it's not let going of somebody that is treating you well, you know, at times, you know. It's like, I feel like there is times, and you can't always just look at those and go, yeah, well, he did this one time. It's like, no, it's like, but, you know, it's knowing that your own emotions need to stay stable and intact and not be like all of a sudden thrown out of whack, you know, because somebody decided that they didn't like what you did, you know, or said, because he held those words too tight into himself and his own psyche, that it affected him in such a way that then he had to say something new. But it's not like you're doing it on purpose to affect him. This makes sense. So, okay, Zufran? I know I did a lot of talking there. All right, there you go. And you never felt like another person felt as deeply and thought as... Oh. Thanks, Millie. You're welcome, Zufran. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I'll do all of you. You love all the talking. Very much in talking. Yes. Hi, Caroline. That's very sweet. Thank you. Hi, Caroline. Let's see. You're welcome, Zufran. I don't know if I said that. Amira. Okay. Amira, I think you're next. And then I don't know about if there's Gideon. I think it was Gideon. I don't know if he's here. It doesn't show me who I... Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah. Super empath. Super! Let's get capes. Learning. Amira, like, what was your question, hon? Or if you don't have one, then okay. Well, I have a boyfriend this year. Amira, you just asked a different question the other day. Are you? Well, I'm not asking you to tell me, but I know what. Yeah. No, you were waiting for the other guy. I know, but you asked if you were gonna have a girlfriend this year too. You asked that last time. Amira's like, I want either. Okay, you want you want to know about a boyfriend, which is fine. I'm not. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. No worries. It was because we had a discussion one time, and we did. Yeah, I know, but it was like you didn't. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to tell me, but you're indecisive. Yeah. No worries, don't say sorry. Okay, I was just saying, I just was like, because you said, yeah, anyway. You don't have to explain, I'm sorry. I'm not saying you had to explain, but I was just like, because we did just last week, we had the other one. But I feel like it is the same answer. It's like, it was March that you were going to have somebody that you felt that wasn't a big relationship. I remember this because I remember it was somebody that was in March. I can, go back without going by memory, but it was somebody in March, and it was, you're going to have this more of a connection with this person. It's not going to be a long-term relationship, but the long-term relationship is going to happen in fall, which is and then you said, well, that's when I'm going to college. And that's what I feel like. So I feel like, yeah, you remember some of it. So I feel like I do feel like that is still on the table. I do feel like there is somebody in March that is coming, like that you are going to kind of, I don't know if it's like a connection if it's an actual date, but I do feel like it's like, I know it's a connection in some way that's going to affect, make your heart skip a beat in a way, and not a bad way, like a health way, but yeah. And then I feel like it's gonna, you're gonna, like, I feel like it's gonna, your crush on this person, and I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to indicate like you had to tell me what you preferred or anything. I was just kind of just like joking around with you. You asked me this, you know, but it's more of like exploring your. I keep on picking up these cards today. Fullness, and what, you know, what drives your heart more. You know, the person you're gonna experience this touch of love and of in March, and I feel like in September it's gonna be a different person, but it's gonna come into more of a that. Hi, boss. I see your question about should I pursue dentistry. I'm just gonna I'll get to you in a few minutes. Everybody else is waiting, so yeah. But I feel like you are gonna have that feeling, and then it's gonna because you know, it's new, and it's like trying to understand. It's like, I don't know, too many flavors of a thing. Your mind, your body, your soul. It's just, you're gonna feel it. What you're gonna get the answers you need when you feel it. So. Melanie left. Whoa, I don't know. She's like, oh, footy pajamas and maybe some funky 80 boots. Yeah, or it'd be the super empath. Yeah, that's right. That's I asked you. Yeah, that's okay. And then, but I feel like that. I feel like you had asked about your goals of like a job at one point too, and I had mentioned the one that your grandma wants you to go to do something, but I feel like you're more geared to the other thing, and it's whatever you feel. It's like, just pay attention to how you're feeling about it rather than what other people expect of you. So always during these times of things, it's fine to have opinion. People have opinions and things coming out, but it's looking towards it and going, you know, what do I want? Is this what I want, or am I just feeling like I should want it, you know, type thing. Yeah. So you told her that too. Okay, good for you. Yeah. The forensic scientist. There you go. Okay, Amira, I'll give you one last card, and then let's see. I do feel like the real you is unraveling, and not the real. What I mean is, not the real you is unraveling, but like it's unraveling from the stuff that people have put around you, meaning like the conditioning and things that, you know, you've been told, you know, you really are figuring yourself out, and it's coming. Things that have normally been kind of hiding who you really feel inside are kind of like you're shedding them, you know. Yeah, you know how you feel too. Yeah, you're welcome, Amira. So I feel like you are like really, really getting to know yourself, which is great, you know. All right, so I am gonna start. Feel this once. Yeah. Well, when you feel, it's like sometimes a lot of it's like people always talk about going back to their house for like winter break or whatever, and then feeling like they're going right back into childhood, you know. It's because, you know, it's those connections we had, and it just, yeah. But I feel like it's like when you leave that, it's like you're separating, and you're actually then able to, it's like so much of your emotions and love around that person, and it's like they hold so much for you. It's like once you can like come apart from it, you really can. That's why, you know, like I always say, Disney movies, when people have unfortunately the, you know, losing of their parent or whatever, it's like that's when they really truly find themselves, or, you know, go out on their own. They really, you know, it's just like self-discovery, where before those people were kind of holding stuff for them. Yeah, so. Okay, Caroline. Caroline is, thank you, Amira, for coming. Thank you. I just appreciate it. Is William really into me, and I'm going to achieve some of my goals this year? Well, I feel like the whole thing about William is more of like, your mind is there's a lot of, well, you are asking the question, so it makes sense, but it's but it is like more of like your mind is like really trying to like is very preoccupied with it. So it is like trying to like just allow whatever's gonna be to be. Otherwise, the things you want to do, and not because whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, no matter if you think about it or not. But it's like allowing yourself to detach from that, so you can. Because if you take, it's like too much energy, like, and it can distract you, and then all of a sudden you're like, the things that you wanted to do, right? The goals, like you said, to achieve some of your goals, isn't going to happen because you're kind of like stuck in this loop of uncertainty, and then it's like pulling yourself away from that, going, okay, I see you, William, whatever issue that I'm gonna go over here and I'm just gonna concentrate on this now, instead. Yeah. I feel like yeah, you can achieve your goals if you're not going to allow yourself to get too swept into this, because it's like getting swept into a relationship. How there's a lot of people that get swept into a relationship and then nothing else matters. It's like, oh, I got this. It's like not allowing yourself that. I do feel like he's interested in you. I feel like there's an awareness of, I think you guys do know each other. Is my feeling. So when I'm like feeling about like how he feels about you, I feel like there is a affinity, like a liking of you, and it feels like more of like, which is not a bad thing, like a friend right now, but I feel like it is like yeah, you broke up with someone you dated for years, and now move on. Yeah, because I feel like there was a lot of like wrapped up into that whole issue of that person, and that it's like you did put a lot too much effort into it that then took away from other things, right, Caroline? So I feel like it's now with this other thing is like trying to just allow this thing to organically happen. I mean, you can still put energy, but not like mind energy that's gonna cause it to, so but I do feel like there is a possibility of getting together. I feel like it does. I mean, like when I'm thinking of it's weird. Like I think of him, I'm like, I get a smirk. Like, yeah, I like, what I mean? Oh, thank you, Melanie. No, people have said that before too, so no worries. Just the weird vibe I give off, I think, just feels like home. Yeah. What'd you say, Caroline? I still love the person I broke up with, but I want to. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like there was that knowing that it was time. There wasn't a lot left to. Give. I mean, like there's only so much that you guys. Feel like there was a lot of trying, but there was like it was just. I feel like it was more of a mutual thing, though. This is just. It kind of just fizzled to its completion, right? I mean, like it kind of. Yeah. So that's my answer. I don't know why we broke up, because the one the one who broke up with you. I feel like it just like there just was a it just felt like it was, I feel like it just, did it feel that way for you? Like more of it, like it kind of like ran its course, like I don't want to say run its course like it wasn't anything, but it felt like it was something, and then it just kind of started like fizzling into like more of just a comfortableness with each other, and it wasn't, that's how I feel like he was saying, it's like more of friends than anything. I mean, there is that love he still has for you, but it's a different feeling than what he thought it would feel, you know. Move your body and move your emotion. What did she say? That is, Melanie, yes. That is stems from past stuff, yes. Yes. No, I'm just rambling. No, you're not rambling. I didn't hear Riley, that's what. So you're like, no. Don't worry, it's Melody. Don't worry about it. Is he trying to reach out, Caroline? Who, Williamson, or I don't feel like, I just feel like he you know, I don't feel like he's reaching out. I feel like it's just like I just feel a smirk when I'm, you know, like a smirk, like I can see myself with this person, you know, with Caroline, you know what I mean? But is he trying to reach out? Frank? Oh, I don't feel like he's trying. I just feel like he's more of, I feel like he, like I said, it ran its course. I don't feel like there's like, I feel like there's love, but you know, there's always going to be, no matter, when you break up, it's still have love for that person. I don't feel like, it's, I just feel like he knows that it just wasn't a time, it just wasn't a, you know, for him, and it, you know, I don't feel like he could really even explain the feeling that he has. It's just that, it just feels more like it just, feel like he wasn't, I mean, you probably feel like he wasn't really into it. You felt him pulling away, and I feel like that. Hi, Ange! But I feel like, yeah, throat release. I mean, I feel like he really doesn't even know how to, like, he doesn't even, I feel like he couldn't even say it out. Like, he doesn't even know how to explain it. It's just more of a feeling of, like, a, you know, a heightened excitement about being with somebody, and then it just starts, like, becoming, you know, and it's not anything you did or about the relationship or your love. It's just more of, like, his own thought process of what he thinks love should be and what he's seen other people do, and he, you know, it's a lot of things that go into it where, you know, he has these expectations, and it's not anything you could have done. I mean, he does love you, is what I'm saying. So, but it's not, it was time to be like, well, you know, I feel like there's something more, you know, and that's why. But I do believe there is, like, you know, an understanding of yourself through it all, and yeah. I did update it. That's why I did update my Crow Julia. But thank you, Caroline, for coming. I hope that gave you some clarity. I feel like it looks different. Yeah, it is different, because let's see. This is the normal one. Oh, where'd he go? Hold on. Oh. He went away. Oh, because he's underneath me. That's why. Or I don't know what happened. Where'd he go? I don't know. Well, yeah, it's normally that one with the red. You're welcome, Caroline. Thank you. So, Yeah, that's why it was like disappointing, because if I would have done, he is cooler, I made him myself. This is made by me. I did this myself. And then I was up I was up till like 4 in the morning getting this whole reading thing done. And yeah, so if I go here, I'll go to Twitch and I put in this. I put in reading, and then he says something. Come on, Melvin. Melvin. You should say, oh, you know what? I don't even have him hooked up to the... Do I have him hooked up? Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Oh, is it because I restarted the thing? I don't know what happened. Oh, it's not looking... It's not... Okay, hold on. It's gonna work. It's like, I just want readings. TikTok's working. Maybe Melanie can write it. Where is it? Where's TikTok? I can't find it now. Oh, right here. I'll do it right here. Here. Oh, did he do it now? Come on, Melvin. Oh, I don't have Streamer Bot open. God dang it. Hold on a second. I know what I did wrong. I have to have a certain thing open. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. It's gonna happen. I gotta, okay. Okay. It says Streamer Bot's already open, but whatever. Okay. Now it's gonna work. Ready? Alright. Worked earlier. Okay, never mind. Ah! It should have worked. I think, yeah. Well, I think it's because I didn't have Streamer Bot on. Okay, hold on. It should have worked. Oh, you know what? Maybe I gotta restart him. Alright, now we go to, we'll write it. Hashtag reading. It was working earlier, right, Melanie? Yes, it was. Alright, well. Maybe next time, yes. Yes, next time. I don't know what happened. Oh well. Ah! Okay, I'll do one more reading, and then I'm gonna sign off. I know Sophie was waiting. Sophie, reach a response back from you saying reading after we said you reading. Oh, no, it will go on, Oh, you do? You receive a response. That's weird. I was doing it too. No, it won't show up on the chat. It'll show up on Melvin. Will have this big bubble thing. And, yeah, I think he ends up saying it himself. I thought maybe if I stopped him and then start him up again, maybe it would work, but he didn't, it didn't work out that way. Yeah. It still looks cool. Thank you. Yes, he does. He's improved, and he has other actions he can do. This is just idle right now. He has other ones where he actually, yeah. Well, Melvin and thank you, Sophie. He does other actions. He has one where he eats popcorn. He has one where he has a jar of feathers, and that's when he's gonna put. You know, he doesn't do that here. He has a lot of different ones. And, yeah. Sophie, I'll pull you a quick card. I did a big reading for you last time. Do you want to read? You want something? Type in the same thing. No, no worries. I was doing it too. I was writing it too. Oh, Ange! Ange wants a card too. Sure. You get your card. I got the Alice in Wonderland deck, and then, I don't know if Sophie wants one. But, so, keeping up immense effort. I feel like, I feel like you're just feeling like you're running out of time, or just there's a lot that you were trying to like accomplish. Something fun. Yeah, Melvin is the crow. Yeah, right. Melvin is the crow. Yes. I feel like, Angie, there's things that you've been wanting to accomplish that just haven't, like you're trying to not just an accomplished thing. I gotta make sure I'm not getting all things. Okay. More so that there's things that you wanted to gather. Like I feel like it's like you wanted more money to do certain things at this point. There's things that you want to do, so it's like you're trying to accomplish that, like type of thing. Yeah, so much. Yeah, I just feel like it's like but I feel like there's never ever gonna be like a good number or a good thing that's gonna actually, that there's always going to be a feeling that you need a little bit more, or you want more of a cushion, or I don't know. It just makes me feel that. Melanie, yeah, no worries. You're not living under a rock. So then, but I do. Yeah, it says shine bright like a candle, so it makes me feel like, it says you will make it through this. So I do feel like it's things that you have been wanting to do. It's gonna happen. It's just it's like knowing that it's just like having faith in it, looking at that light like a shine bright like a candle. It makes me feel like, keep your eye on that light, even though you might feel like things are kind of not looking good. I mean, like, still not, don't be delusional, but it's like, but yeah, have faith. Yeah. You don't want to, like, be like Napoleon and think you can conquer Russia, when you can't, but you want to, yeah. That's what's gonna drive you, is that light. It's not, if you concentrate on the darkness, it's gonna, yeah. So, and I think you do this already, but it's just saying, you do investigate, you look closely, ask questions, think before acting. So it's like, it's like trust yourself that you have made the decisions, you have looked at it, just, you have been investigating, you have been, putting the work forth to figure it out. So I felt. Oh, thanks, Rachel. I don't know when Rachel sent that. It must have been a while ago. Okay. Okay, and then we'll give a card to Sophie. Something fun for Sophie. Thank you, Ange, for coming. I know it was a fast one, but I was on a long time earlier, and I'm getting tired. A quick card for Sophie and one for Melanie, who have been waiting on YouTube nicely, quietly, even though they were in my other live last time. Focus is on fun. Oh, so be your true self. I feel like it's just like, it says grumpy red fairy. I feel like it's also knowing, like, even if you're grumpy, it's okay. Like, be your true self. And, you know, embrace your feelings and embrace your true self, and like it's okay, like not to always feel like it's, you know, all sunshine and rain. You know, I'm not saying that's, but there is, you know, sometimes just things suck, you know. It's okay, you know, to embrace that. The natural world needs you. Fairy of Green World. The natural world needs you. I feel like it's just, you know, just grounding yourself in feeling, you know, more of the beauty of what is around you too. I feel like that's what the fun about living is seeing the beauty in every little thing. And I think that's yeah. You're happy to be grumpy at times, but I usually choose about, yeah, it's fine, but it's okay, you know, that's part of you too, you know. So oh, autumn is my last chance. Please don't, and it says, please don't lose hope, Sophie. I feel like there's like, you know, there's always that in the back of your head, you know, like you don't allow yourself to feel that, but I feel like there's a feeling of that. So Melanie's like, oh, it's okay. I'll just give you a quick one there. Melody, okay. And then we'll call it a night. I'm gonna also do a ending. You're welcome, Sophie. Thanks for coming again. I always like the energy, so I like to try to return the favor. Like the energy. Yep. Okay. Beacon of Fortitude. Ground and connect, Melanie. I feel like it's grounding yourself and kind of want to tell you no. That's funny. Beacon of Fortitude. Ground and connect. I feel like it's just like you can't tell me no. You can't tell me what to do. The Crow. Know your power. There you go. There you go, Melanie. I'll stop there. You were too late, yes. The lag of the chat got you. Okay, so we'll close down. Another 9. Ah, yeah. Another color 9, huh? Okay. Let's see. What was I got my list somewhere. That's too bad I didn't get the bot going, but let's see if I can quick see, I'll get the server going again and see if it happens. See if it happens. Oh, server left. I bet you'll customize. Okay. Let's see. And then I'll do an ending and then we'll go. Alright. Is it going again? Let's refresh it. Alright. Now we're going to try to do reading. The thing we're doing so well. Yeah, we were. Went to so wrong. Alright, here we go. I think it goes. Bring back my chat. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Actually, it's like clicked on something else. That's funny. Okay, here we go. Oh, actually, this is working on here now? The reading thing? Okay, whatever. I know, this is very fascinating live stuff here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Melvin. Ugh. Okay, Melvin's not behaving. Okay. Anyway. Alright. We'll go back. Alright, I'm just gonna sign off and say, thank you guys all for coming. And, have my reading thing. So, clarity doesn't always arrive as answers. Sometimes it arrives as less urgency, less noise, a little more space to breathe. And the quiet voice you're learning to hear, it doesn't belong to me, and it doesn't need permission. It's already yours. Thank you for being present, exactly as you are, and take this calm with you into whatever comes next. Trust what's steady, release what rushes, and wander gently. And we'll always arrive on our own time. We have these expectations of ourselves and these things that we tell ourselves we should be doing or not doing, and it'll arrive on its own time. So, lots of love to you too, Sophie, everyone, Melanie, Julia, Ange, Caroline. Thank you guys, and I appreciate you too. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you later. I gotta find the actual. It's lost amongst all my stuff here. Okay. Bye, guys. I shut off TikTok first. Now I'm gonna shut off you guys. You guys are over here. So I'll see you guys later.